Okay, so hey everyone, it's me, Leah, and I'm back. Okay, but I'm back here with another video today on Johnson Wales, and today I'm going to be talking about my major. I am a design your own major student, which for those of you who don't know, you can just create your own major. Basically, I'm gonna go into more detail about what that entails, but basically that's what it is. You can create your own major from different majors that are offered here at the school. So let's get started. Design your own major has proven to be the perfect major for me personally. If you're anything like me and you're considered indecisive, or basically how I like to say, ambitious, this will be good for you because you can choose a multitude of different subjects and combine them into one instead of just having to choose one task only. First, starting off my first year of college, like looking through the classes for my next semester that I was going to take and seeing all of the different cool classes in other majors that I liked, and I just like wanted to take all of them. So I went to my advisor and was talking to her, and she was like, nope, can't do that. But basically my advisor was just like, nope, you can't do that. You don't have enough space in your schedule. These classes aren't meant for you. They're meant for other majors. So I couldn't take them because they wouldn't fit into my schedule and they weren't classes that were for my major. So I had no reason to take them. It bothered me a little bit just because I remember sitting in classes that I had no interest in what I was learning, but I had to take them because they were specific classes required for my major. So I was thinking, why can't I choose classes that I want to take instead of being forced to take classes that I have no interest in? Like, my idea was basically, it's my education that I'm paying for, so why can I not choose the classes that I want to take that I think will help me in the future instead of someone else choosing them for me? I remember one day like contemplating my major as most college students do and just looking through the catalog at different majors, and I came across the design your own major. And I was looking at it and it kind of interested me, so then I talked to the head of that department, and the rest is history. Once I changed my major, I was able to choose what classes I wanted and what class I did not. For the most part, there are some exclusions, like you have to take math, you have to take English here, and you have to take the interdisciplinary courses that go along with that major, which I'll get more into that in a second. But I was basically able to choose most of the classes that I wanted and able to stay away from the classes that I did not. Okay, so as I was saying, there are required courses for the interdisciplinary studies major, but there are only 3 luckily, where most majors there's a lot more. In your first year you have Introduction to Interdisciplinary Studies, and I took this class last semester, and basically what it is you learn about what it means to be interdisciplinary and what disciplines are, and also in that class you're working towards designing your major. You're finding the courses you want to take, you're talking to teachers in the apartments, you're talking to teachers in You're talking to teachers in the departments that you are interested in learning from, and you're finding advisors for those majors. The other 2 classes I've not taken yet, but I'm going to be taking one next year and the other one in my senior year. And those classes are Interdisciplinary Project Development and Interdisciplinary Studies, and it's a capstone project. So now I'm going to be talking about my major that I chose to do specifically. And the major that I chose is, right now it's called Visual Media Interdisciplinary Studies because it has to have interdisciplinary studies as a part of the name. But basically I'm studying media and communication studies, graphic design, and advertising. I chose to focus on these 3 majors is because what I want to do for my career is I want to work as a graphic designer or / I don't know. but basically as a graphic designer or photographer for an advertisement company. Through media communication studies, I can learn more about photography and videography and other camera operations, while through graphic design, I can learn about illustrations, typography, and layout designs. And the combination of these two aspects, I believe, will make me a better artist. Also, I'm taking the ad courses just so I can know more about the industry and what goes into it, so then I can be prepared to work in that industry in the future. If I stayed in the major that I did when I originally applied here, which was media and communication studies, I wouldn't have the freedom to take all of these classes that I'm taking now. I just wouldn't have as many free electives to do that. I would have to take all of the required media and communication classes, and then I would be limited to maybe 1 or 2 extra classes that had advertisement and graphic design maybe. I will say I don't want to discourage people on choosing one major, because in these majors, like if you're really sure about what you want to do, in these majors you have the option to take other courses in these classes. Like media and communications, you have the option to take graphic design and advertising courses. It's just you can't take as many advertising courses as media and communication courses, just because it won't fit into your schedule. Like you won't have enough time in your college career to do that. Personally, for me, the Design Your Own Major program was better just because of how limited space I had. I also am a transfer, so when I transferred here, I had most of my free electives taken away from the classes that I took at my other school. So I didn't have as much space to be able to take all of the graphic design courses and all of the advertising courses that I wanted to do. I say just because the Design Your Own Major program was right for me doesn't mean it's right for everyone, because you may only just want to learn graphic design, or just want to learn advertisement, or just want to learn media and communication studies, or whatever. If this video did get you more interested in the Design Your Own Major program, I do want to let you know some stuff about it. I'm encouraging you, if you are interested in this major, that you go to the JWU website and look for the Design Your Own Major program. And if you scroll down on that page, you will see a faculties tab. You'll see Wendy Wagner under that, and if you click on her name, you will see her email, and you can send her a nice little email, say, "Hi, this is my name, I'm interested in the Design Your Own Major program." Basically, all you need to say. She'll probably respond to you. If she doesn't, just resend her. She does get a little busy sometimes, but she will be happy to help you. She's always looking for new people to join this major, and she does really care for students. Like, I remember when I talked to her, she's the person who I talked to about changing my major, and she looked through all the options for me. She looked through if I did stay in media communications, or if I even changed my major to just graphic design to see how that would be. Like, she looked through all the options, we figured it out, we decided together that Design Your Own Major would be the best choice for me. But maybe that won't happen for you. Maybe you'll figure out one specific major that's good for you, and that's fine. But I think talking to her will really help, and really, yeah. Okay, that's basically all I have for today, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope that was informative to you and maybe helped you decide that you wanted to be a Design Your Own Major, or that you didn't want to be a Design Your Own Major. But I hope that helped you out a little bit. In another video, I'll probably be talking more about the different majors that I'm in, just so people can learn more about those specific majors. So if you are interested in media and communication studies, or graphic design, or advertisement, I'll be happy to talk more about them in my upcoming videos. But thank you, stay tuned, have a nice weekend, go Wildcats!